All right, everybody, we're going to get started and warm up a little bit. We're just going to march in place, get our heart rate going before we stretch out, make sure we don't hurt ourselves. I'm going to do this for a few seconds, then I'm going to make you jog. Can I see Steve back there? Is he okay? Steve wants to be seen.
Go to wide angle.
Go to wide angle. Oh, that's good. I'm going to use that later. I like that one. Wide angle. All right, now jog it out a little bit. Just want to get our heart rate going before we stretch. Jenny?
Yes.
You're how old?
I'm 29.
29. Engaged?
I am.
Fantastic. We're not going to say anything, but her fiancé is actually on the set watching this. Is this part of the engagement process? Watch you exercise?
Yes.
Very good. Qualification. Steve? You're a bright young...
Still 49.
49 years old. Fantastic. Steve's got a shoulder issue we're going to work through during some of these exercises to modify some of the routines. And Yvonne?
Yes.
You're how old?
I am 40.
God, she doesn't look 40, does she?
Yes.
It's crazy. First time she told me that, I could not believe it. Okay, we're going to do some jumping jacks. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Love jumping jacks. Good old-fashioned exercise. Sometimes we get crazy during jumping jacks. What are you doing, little one-hander there? Working the mic pack? Funky jacks. Funky jacks, we call them. Doesn't matter as long as you're moving around. You can jog in place like this. You can do a whole bunch of stuff as long as you're moving.
Get the blood flowing.
Exactly right. Yvonne, also a trainer and yoga instructor extraordinaire. Okay, here we go. Shake that out. I'm going to do a couple basic stretches, all right? First thing we're going to do is put your right hand down like this, let it hang, kick the left hip out, and just get that arm up in the air. Kind of look up through your elbow up to the ceiling and try to keep your arm straight as you do that. Stretching out our shoulders a little bit and our backs. Okay, bring that arm down, other arm up. Feel that shoulder stretch out. We're going to use those a lot today. Every time you do a push-up, you get your shoulder involved. Good, bring it back down. One quick neck stretch here. Drop your chin to your shoulder. Make sure you breathe while you're doing this. Right, Yvonne, yoga instructor?
Oh, yeah.
Breathing, critical. Deep breath, exhale. Now you actually roll your right ear over your right shoulder. Especially with some of the push-ups we're going to be doing today, important to make sure your neck is nice and loose. Now roll it to the left shoulder. Very good. Okay, now, put your palms up in the air like this, flip them towards the ceiling and try to reach behind you. Yvonne almost can do that. That's crazy.
Back in a first life.
In a first
That's
life,
right.
And then to stretch your elbows and your forearms out a little bit, just point your fingers down to the floor. Every time we do that exercise, people go, wow, that's fantastic. Look at her hands are almost all the way down.
Feels awesome.
Von Gumby over there. That does feel good, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to round out our chest and our shoulders a little bit. I'm going to face sideways so we can see this. Put your hands like this in front of you and round your shoulders out like this. Really focus in the back. Now, Steve's a swimmer. Look at him. He's got a lot of flexibility in his shoulders, actually. I usually do my quasi-motor routine here. Or Igor, Dr. Frankenstein's assistant. Very good. Come back straight up. Put your hands behind you, up high like this, clasp them together, and if you can touch your palms all the way together and now pull down like this, you usually get some cracking in the morning for that one, right? Stretching that chest out, triceps at the same time. Lynn's staying with me good because I'm changing things up on our director over there.
Just so you know, most guys can't do that.
You can't do this
It's
exercise?
pretty awesome that you can touch your hands.
They can touch
Yeah.
my hands together? Oh, I got a compliment early in the
Yep.
morning. It's nice. That's fantastic. That'll be the last thing I can do good during this routine. Here we go. Okay, now stretch. Now I just want you to do a little called a ballistic hug. We were doing a lot of static stretching. Now we're going to do a little ballistic stretch, okay? Nothing extreme. But this gets things nice and loose, and then we're going to jump into our push-ups. You're excited. Jenny's very excited about this routine, aren't you?
I'm pumped.
Oh, all right. Now we do our push-ups, we might modify a few things, okay? So for those of you at home, doing a push-up on your knee is perfectly acceptable. It's called a modified or just a simple knee push-up, all right? If you want to get more reps out and concentrate on your form, we suggest that. Okay, our very first exercise, everybody ready? It's called a front to back push-up. We're going to do this twice in this routine. So we're going to start with our left hand forward, and our right hand back. I'm gonna get down in this direction so Will can see. Just about like this. And this changes up just how you use the muscles. Now remember, if you're on your knees, keep your back as straight as possible. If you're up on your toes like this, you want like a board running from your neck down to your ankles. Everybody ready? This is a maximum rep exercise. Do as many as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry about how many we're doing. You just do as many as you can at home, and then whatever pace feels good for you. If you want to go like this, that's harder. You might toast yourself. Try to go to good, even pace. How's everybody doing? Steve's doing good? That's very good. If that feels okay, don't tweak it otherwise. Good job, everybody. Excellent form. Yvonne started out on her toes, dropped to her knees to get a few more sets out, or more reps out. That's excellent. Good job, Steve. You're good there. Okay. Everybody hop back up. No, you said you can't do push-ups. That was pretty impressive. That was very good. Okay, tricep kickbacks. Now, a lot of people use a chair in this exercise. I like to stay on my feet because it engages the core, okay? But you gotta make sure you protect your lower back. So, we're gonna grab 2 dumbbells, okay? 1 in each hand. I'm gonna stand sideways so Will can see me. 1 foot slightly in front of the other takes the pressure off your lower back. Keep your back straight, bend forward, knees bent. Bend your knees, bring the weight up like this, and just like that, okay? Now I'm gonna do 1 arm at a time, okay? But I'm gonna keep the dumbbells like this. Ready, Yvonne? Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, and keep going. Remember, 8 to 10 with each arm, or 10 to 15 with each arm.
So Pete, will this keep us from having old ladies sagging our arms when we get older?
Exactly right.
Sorry, Steve.
Old lady sagging her arms.
Get it too, you know.
That's a pleasant thought. Now remember, if your back feels a little tweak, bend your knees a little more, okay? Now you're feeling this in your stomach and your core at the same time as your arms.
And you're still counting?
I'm still counting. You guys keep going. Count till you're done. Don't worry about my pace. Do it on your own. Jenny, that's good form. You too, Yvonne. Nicely done. Steve, excellent job. Steve, if you can get a little bit more of an arch in your back and bend forward more, that's right. Right there, okay? Protects that back. Well done. Everybody got him?
Yeah.
Excellent. Way to go, everybody.
Good burn.
Good burn. Okay, now, I put this kind of in the front because this is a harder push-up. Jenny knows what's
Well,
coming.
nice and fresh.
She knows what's coming. This is called the Sphinx push-up. Now notice, we're gonna keep moving through this whole workout so our heart rate stays elevated. You put your hands out in front of you. Hi, Jeremy. Like a Sphinx. Never been to Egypt, I've seen pictures though. I know what they're talking about. Look at Yvonne, she's in the plank hold over there. Crazy woman. Get up like this in your toes, or you can stay on your knees. You can come up 1 arm at a time if you want to, but the objective here is to come up just like that and come back down. If you can keep elevated, great. Otherwise, come down and rest. Everybody ready? Maximum reps. Do what you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lots of tricep work.
Yeah, lots of tricep work. And you're feeling all over the front of your triceps. Steve, very good job. Now what Steve's doing, he's kind of coming up 1 level at a time. That is perfectly acceptable. In fact, that's very good form. Excellent, buddy. Keep going till you're going. Jenny, I don't want to hear you complain about triceps anymore. Knocking them on over there. You can get a drink of water if you want to.
Whew, got that over with.
Good.
Here we go. Now, this is called one dumbbell overhead tricep extension. Grab the heaviest dumbbell that you have. Hands on it, all right? How's everybody's heart rate? Good?
Yep.
Elevated? Excellent. You're gonna hold the dumbbell just like this in front of you, and like Yvonne, pick it up over your head. Not to drop it on your head, important safety tip. And bring it back down and lift it up. Again, 8 to 10 for the guys, 10 to 15 for the girls. Keep going.
Are you going to explain why?
On 8 to 10? Yeah. So for some guys, 8 to 10 reps, a little heavier weight, a little more muscle mass. If you don't want to put on muscle mass, lighter weight. It's more of a toning exercise. Now remember, if you can do 12 of these, you're probably a little light. Go up a weight next time. If you can only do 6, you're probably being a little aggressive. Go down a weight, okay? We're working them all different angles. All right, slow motion push-ups. Everybody down. Perfectly acceptable to do these on your knees if you need to. Everybody get down in a push-up position like this. And I'm gonna do it on a slow count. 3 count up, 3 count down. Do as many sets of these as you can. Stay with me. When you wanna drop out after a couple, that's fine. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Feeling this. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Good, everybody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, if you want to, you can drop out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. All you guys in your knees still pushing me, killing me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Jeremy, get me shaking. That's good. 2, 3. 1. Everybody got one more? Yep. Steve's ready to go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done, everybody. That's fantastic. You guys are freaks. It's crazy. Okay. Now this one, grab a little bit of a lighter dumbbell. Lighter than you did last time. This is called alternating front back tricep extensions. These are difficult, okay? So you bring the weight down behind your head like this, and then front, okay? And 8 to 10. So what I want you to do is count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with your right arm, and then we're gonna go with the left arm, okay? In fact, I'm gonna drop down a weight here. I'm a little goose in that last push-up. I wanna drop this on my noggin. Start in the back, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm even gonna go down a weight now too. Notice what I'm doing here. I don't like how that feels. I'm going down a weight again.
Don't sacrifice weight for form, right?
Exactly right. In the guy world, don't drop the big head on your head. That's what we call it. I got a chuckle out of Lynn over there. That one good. Good. Now switch over to the left side when you're ready for that. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coordination skills. Because you're standing, your core is engaged. Just going to draw your navel in, suck your stomach in if you can during exercises. And just a simple rotation of the shoulder during this exercise, fantastic for you.
How's that feeling on your shoulder?
This feels good, actually.
Does it? That's what we're all about, feeling good. Right? Maybe not. How's everybody feeling? Good?
Awesome.
Fantastic. Okay. Now, we're going to modify this exercise for Steve. This is an incline push-up. We call it incline because we're working the upper part of our incline bench and doing this, okay? So we put a chair in front of you. I'm going to go over and help Steve with this in a second. Show everybody how to do this. 1 foot up in the chair like a position. And then ease your hand forward, foot up, okay? You don't want them way out in front of you. You want them just underneath like this, back straight, and down like that. That's simply an incline push-up, okay? Jenny, it gets to be 1 foot down.
Gotcha.
Give yourself a little assistance. Now with Steve, I'm going to get up. I'm going to bring your chair forward a little farther, right? I'm going to show this sideways like this. Steve's shoulder won't allow him to do. You guys go ahead and get started, okay? His shoulder won't allow him to do these correctly. So he's going to lay. He's going to use a lighter dumbbell because I don't want his back to be strained down here. All right, bring those weights up and straight up in the air. Go ahead. Again, you can do about 10 to 15 of those, depending on how you feel. He's good in an incline push-up, but he's not the way. I can't let you guys do these without me.
Pete, is there another modification?
If they're, yeah, the best way to do it is just do a regular push-up.
Okay.
Excellent question, Jenny. That exercise is challenging. If you don't have a lot of strength in the upper part of your chest, your shoulders, do a regular push-up. You did all right in the first one. That was pretty good. Excellent. Okay. What you have when you do these tricep extensions, I suggest grab the same weight, if you can remember that. We're going to lay down here on our side. So what I want you to do, when you're sitting, don't lift the weights a lot if they're heavy. Just slide them around like this, okay? Get them on your side. Feet in front of you. Put the dumbbells up like this and lay on back, okay? You can leave your feet laying down. You might want to put them up on the bottom of your feet like that. Take a little strain off your lower back like Amon's doing. Bring the weights up like this. And just do a tricep extension in this direction. You want to try to keep your upper arms pointed straight up in the air, okay? 8 to 10 for the men, 10 to 15 for the girls. Steve, perfect form, nicely done. You too, Jenny. Yvonne, I'm not even going to look over doing it right.
These are some skull crushers, yeah?
Yes, very similar to skull crushers. You can do this like this and hold it just above your head.
But it's good to isolate the arm. If
Sure
there's any
is.
weakness in one, then
Yep.
it has to work on its own.
Also less prone to drop it on your noggin when you have it on the sides by your ears. Like Jenny's doing a modified there. She's doing the skull crusher. Good job. What Jenny did is she realized that might have been a little too aggressive for one arm, so she switched it up and did two.
Awesome.
Well done, Jen. Well done. Okay. Now, bring your chair back. We're keeping this moving, aren't we?
Yeah.
2 more exercises. We're going to get a quick break. Down. For a brief second. Okay? Should I scoot this forward here, Will? There we go. Hands, backs. Now, ways to modify this. If you really want to be aggressive, you can put another chair in front of you, get both feet or one foot up in the chair. Got a chuckle out of Steve on that one. The farther out your feet, the more difficult this far from the chair. Don't scrape the chair, but just do it. And again, maximum max exercise. The closer your knees are, like this, your feet are, it's going to be easier. So, do as many as you can. Down and one. And when you get crazy, you put a foot up. Hard time. Give me your feet. Oh, yeah.
Work the core.
That's right. Good job. I'm going to put one foot down. There you go. Good job. That's how you modify that.
Where the course of the workout comes along, you're losing the flexibility to keep your hands straight, and you start wanting to swing out.
Yeah, you have to just concentrate on like literally pinning your elbows behind your back. That's a challenge, but that'll improve your flexibility as well. Okay? Keep going, everybody. If you're done, you're done. Jen, that's good form. If you have a dip rack at your house, not the average person does. I have a dip rack at my house. My kids like to play on it like a jungle gym, but okay, now we're going to do rotating tricep kickbacks, and then we're going to take a quick break. Grab a lighter dumbbell than you had in the other tricep kickbacks, okay? Form is very, very important on this one. Now, with this exercise, we're going to rotate our wrists in different directions, okay? A little bicep involved with this one. Bend over again like this, up this, and then back this direction, okay? I'm actually going to drop down because that's a little aggressive. Don't be afraid to do that. Keep going, up, and then rotate. Up, and then rotate.
How's this feel in your shoulders, Steve?
Not a problem. Feels really good, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Should be.
Always good.
Most people that have injury think they should sit from it. Add strengthening around it. That's good.
That's a very good point, Yvonne. If you do have a shoulder injury, a chest injury, That doesn't mean you stop exercising. What you want to do, drop all the weights or resistance down and concentrate on technique and form. What you do is do more cross training. Don't just do push-ups. You got to get push-ups, pull-ups, shoulders, arms, all involved, which will strengthen all the muscles around his rotator cuff, which will help make it stronger. Is that right, Steve? Yeah, whatever.
Right on.
Right on. Okay, we're going to take a break now. Recharge the batteries for the next time through this whole fun little routine. Feeling okay? Good. How about you, Jen? Great.
I'm good.
How do I modify the water break? Use a straw. Yeah. Straw. Makes it a little easier.
Bigger bottles.
Bring the bottle up to your straw. Bigger bottles.
One for each hand, alternating.
There you go.
Okay, shake it out a little bit. Shake out your arms here. Really let the wrists flop, okay? I don't want you to do a lot of static stretching. That just takes some energy away. Loosen those forearms up for the next time through here. Okay, side to side push-ups. Well, I'm gonna get front on for this one so you can see what it looks like. Again, you can do this from your knees or your feet, but your knees and the feet stay in the same place, okay? Only the upper body moves. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up in a push-up. I'm gonna bring my right arm out like this and keep the left arm where it is. And notice how my hands are all of a sudden wider now. And do it that way and then come up like this. Maximum rest, buddy. Breathe when you're doing this.
By the way, guys do push-ups way faster than girls.
Yes, we do.
So don't feel like you have to keep up with Pete.
We only do them faster because we want them over quicker.
Exactly.
No patience. Now I'm going to drop to my knees here and try to squeeze out a couple more. Good job, everybody. How's that feel in your shoulders, Steve?
These are no problem.
These are no problem. Good. And the good thing about that one is you're getting a little more of a stretch there, which will help rotator cuff a lot. Excellent. Our original tricep kickbacks, nothing fancy. Again, or 10 to 15. Everybody ready? Here we go. Excellent job, everybody. Jen, if I can get you to bend your left knee a little more and get more forward. There you go. Excellent. See? Get a more of an extension there and keep that knee bent. Very good. Okay. I'm going to take another drink because I need it. Okay. We're going to do some people call it side stand. Sometimes you'll see this in yoga. I'm going to demonstrate like this for you. Well, start in a regular push-up position. Go down, and when you come up, simply rotate it onto your feet like that, and come back down, and then do it from this side.
Obliques, baby.
Yep. You guys get started. The good thing about this exercise, you're rotating your whole body. And you can do them from your knees. Watch. Go ahead, Steve. Get that started. Starts in his knees, rotates. Excellent form. Good job, Steve. Up. 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 This is a little more challenging, so you're not going to get as many reps. Good job, John. Yvonne over there. Miss Push-Up Lady. Notice when Yvonne does her push-ups. Perfectly straight. Just a straight line. Good job, Steve. How's that one feel especially?
That one's a little tougher
Yeah.
when all the stress is on that rotation. But
Does it feel
it's
okay?
not a pain, it's just I notice it.
Stretch it out a little bit,
Yeah.
huh? Excellent. Okay. Back to the single dumbbell over the head exercise. Flip that dumbbell up like this. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 2 more in me. Excellent. How's it feel for you, Steve?
They're great.
These are great. That's good. See,
The
even
overhead exercises are good. It's the
anything in the front plane.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Okay, now we're going to go to our front back position push-ups. We had our left arm forward last time. We're going to do our right arm forward, okay? I'll be interested to see how this feels for you because that's a lot of weight sitting on
Well,
that
this one's
left
going to
arm.
be tucked in. I think it'll
It
be
is.
different.
Good. Okay. And try to get that arm exaggerated in front of you, okay? I mean, really try to get that right arm out there. This feels very awkward. Good job, Jen. Is Jen stretching out in between sets?
Stretching.
Very good. That feels a little awkward, doesn't it, Jen?
Yeah, but it's good.
It's tough. Good job. Steve, try to get your left hand back a little bit further. There you go.
I've got one.
Got one more. Good job, Ivan. Steve, that's perfect. Good form. Excellent job. Stretch out. That's a challenging push-up. I'm impressed with that. Okay. Alternating front back overhead tricep extensions. That's the one we did like this. And then back behind the head like this. Everybody got a dumbbell? We're going to start in the back first, then we're going to go right arm and then left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everybody doing well? Jen, that's actually perfectly acceptable. She's got a left hand kind of guiding her elbow a little bit there. That's good. Good job, everybody.
That's good.
That feel, you like that one?
Oh yeah.
Good.
In the shoulders too. Yeah, good.
How's that left arm feel when you go over in front?
Again, all of the forward motion, much like swimming, it's not an issue. It's the lateral and the front plane.
Steve crushes me in the pool a couple times a week. This is my getting back. All right, slow motion push-ups, same thing. 3 count up, 3 count down. Everybody ready?
We said no.
If you said no, we haven't had anybody leave the set yet, but yeah, it could start.
You don't get any of the
Yeah,
muscles.
and this is challenging, folks. We're keep moving. Here we go, and down, and then we go 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's sweating on this one. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, down.
So if you wonder when it's time to drop to your knees, it's when your hiney starts sagging and you feel it in your
That's
lower
right.
back.
When your back stops staying straight, or you start going
Yeah.
like this, or like this, you got to get to your knees.
What if you start on your knees and it's already doing that?
Then it's time to stop.
Yeah, that's right. And 1, 2, 3, up. Excellent job, everybody. Okay, we're gonna lie down and do our tricep extensions again. Remember, be careful if you're using heavier weight. Just slide it around your body, like this, okay?
Steve's just ready to lie down.
I threw this in here for Steve to give him a little break. Keep your feet up like that so you don't strain your lower back. Get those dumbbells up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I felt that one. Exercise. They are. We're going to do a standard push-up. Makes it a little more challenging. You don't have to use these. Hands a little wider than shoulder width apart. Again, max rep exercise. Do as many as you can. Here we go. Heart rate definitely elevated at this point. I'm going to feel those slow motion push-ups right now. Uh-huh. Everybody, ready? And go. 1, 2. Now, if you want to, you take a little break. Get yourself going for some more. Take another break. Mini breaks are good. Look what Yvonne's doing. She's rotating her wrists out. That's a challenging push-up right there.
Yeah, those dumbbells make a difference for the hands.
Good job, Yvonne. Got to her knees. Just flip. Oh, yeah. Okay, remember, lighter weight on this one. Last exercise, we're just simply going to go.
Steve, did he say last exercise?
This is last exercise.
Ooh, we like that.
He's just teasing us.
We have to burn it out on this one.
That's right.
Knees bent. Bend forward, keep your back straight. Dumbbells up like this and then back. Rotate. Rotate. It's funny how this simple twist really makes you use a lighter dumbbell.
I like the kickback. You definitely feel it on the triceps when
Yep.
you kick.
Excellent job, everybody. That is fantastic. Now, we whipped
Form is
through that
critical on
workout.
this one, isn't it?
Form is very critical. That's right. You're going to help your shoulder even with this exercise because
It
you're
does.
keeping that
It
weight
feels good when I do this one.
suspended out there. That's good for you. Good job, everybody. Jen, that's perfect form. Way to go. That's a hard exercise. Nice job, Yvonne.
I think that's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
She
Okay.
doesn't want to be that school teacher with the. Hi.
Okay, now
It doesn't make me cry when I do that one.
just shake it out here, okay? This is a fast workout. Quick tempo. Heart rate's elevated the whole time, but boy, anybody think they got more push-ups left in them? Probably not. Shaking it out. Okay. Feet above shoulder width apart. Deep breath. In through the nose, then exhale. Get your palms up like this and try to pull those thumbs to the back again.
Ooh, tight.
Yeah. Feel it in your arms too, don't you? Remember to breathe here. This is when you want to get your heart rate back down to a normal position.
And this is the part in the DVD that you don't want to skip.
Absolutely
Nobody
not.
likes to stretch, but it'll help reduce the tightness tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't want to hit stop and go shower off after this. You got to get this cool down in. Okay, now again, tip those fingertips to the floor if you can. Palms up. Oh, yeah. Really feel that right through here into the forearms. Absolutely. Okay, now 2 more deep. When you exhale, really pull those thumbs to the back wall. And exhale. Very similar principle to yoga, where the breathing is timed with all the movements. Arms hang down. Now we're going to get our feet wide like this. Put your left elbow on your left knee, and just let your right arm dangle down like this. Gravity does all the work here. That shoulder joint should feel nice and loose when you do this. Steve's got those big Popeye arms back there. Heavy gravity working with him to his advantage.
Log roast.
Love this exercise. Not straining anything, just letting the shoulder nice and loosen up. Okay, right arm, right. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Feet about shoulder width apart. Actually, put your feet together for this one, like this, kind of in yoga position. Right arm hang down, left arm up in the air. Palm facing the ground and look right up through that left elbow into the ceiling with your chin. Try to palm to the floor. Other way. There you go. Excellent. Look right up through there. Very good. Keeping an arm straight and kick that hip out and accentuate that stretch. Right arm up. Left arm hang into your side. Just hang in there. And again, when you exhale, just feel that pull a little more. Okay, good. Now we're going to do a tricep stretch. Put your arm up in the air. Try to get your left palm down between your shoulder blades if you can. Very good, Jenny. And just gently, gently pull right here, okay? You don't need much to feel that in your tricep, right? Not at all. Stretch that out. It's a hard muscle to stretch. This is probably one of the best ways to get to it. And we used our triceps quite a bit today, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Let that arm down. Right. This is challenging again, too. A lot of guys can't get their arms down that far. Like Steve's arm down like that. Yep. Good. Just a gentle steps. We done. Good job, man.